Hi everybody, welcome to Crafting by the Bay. My name is JC and today I'm going to share with you my favorite DIY products. So I hope you'll join me. If you're seeing this part, you're probably catching the replay, so hashtag replay, let me know you stopped by. You can fast forward through all this if you're on the replay to the actual project. I'm going to get my keywords set up and then share this into my free VIP group. That's where I have specials, deals, giveaways, insider information. So if you're not a part of that group, just type the word info into the comments so you can get that link. All right, let me hop over to Facebook. All right, I'm going to share this really quick. When you hop on, say hello, let me know you are there. If you would heart this video, comment, and share, that helps me out tremendously and I would greatly appreciate it. Hi Linda, how are you? Welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hi Amy, how are you? When you hop on, say hello. If you're on the replay, just hashtag replay. Let me know you stopped by. Thank you for sprinkling. You guys, the shirt we made yesterday, how cute. I know it's backwards. So sorry. We are going to use the same transfer today. But did you guys see that we had a new product launch today? If you did not see the stuff, just type the word blessed, just like yesterday, blessed into the comments. And there is a link to all the new stuff that came out this morning. We are going to do a door around, sort of. So if you type the word blessed, you're gonna get the supply list, everything I used from my DIY website. So, oh, you guys, I forgot. We're also gonna use the stars from this transfer called Patriotic Banners. And I totally forgot to put this in the cart link. You can't find the nominee ink on this site. Let me double check. Because I know okay, so it's showing up for me when I click on ink. It is the third one. It is right here, but maybe I'm wondering if it's not available yet to everybody. I know it was available to designers and perks members. Maybe it's not available to everybody. Let me sign out of my account and see if it shows up. Okay, it might, Linda, it might not be available for everybody yet. I thought it was. It's not. Oopsie. It is not. So you have to be a perks member or a designer to get the nominee ink that we used, which is this gold metallic. I am so sorry. So since they don't have that, you could get shimmer gold. I thought it was supposed to be available to everybody, but when I just signed out of my account, it is not there. So I will definitely double check on that and let you know. I can't chat with them right now because they're closed, but I will ask in my leader chat and see what I can find out. Because I thought it was available for everybody too, but I guess not. If anyone is a perks member, can you log into your account and see if nominee ink, the ink shows up? So we're gonna use the stars on here from this one, and then we're gonna use this one again. And we are going to, I pre-painted this 16 inches. So in the cart link, there is a rustic round. I didn't have one, so I cut one. You have shimmer gold. Okay. I am sorry. I didn't realize, for some reason, I thought the nominee ink was available for everybody. All right, so I pre-painted this in plaster, Waverly plaster. And these little containers are these little crates from the dollar store. You can see this is the back. So I painted it plaster, the same color. I did not paint the back of them because we're gonna put them on here. Hi Kim, how are you? So I also had some floral foam. I always just recycle my foam, and so I cut it to fit in here. So we are going to actually put these on here, and we're gonna put our design up there. So I just wanna see where this is gonna go. So I know where to put this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right to the edge, so as far down as I can go without it going over. And then we're gonna put this up here at the top. And I am not gonna fuzz it because I've used it a few times. So I'm not gonna fuzz it, but I need it to be right up at the top. And then I'm gonna make sure let's see. Oh, no, no, no. It is not even. I'll probably move it too much. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Debbie, is today your birthday? I'm thinking today is your birthday. I still have to put it over a little bit. Maybe I should have fuzzed it. It's sticking pretty good. Three and a quarter. Yesterday. Okay, happy birthday yesterday. Okay, we're gonna leave that right there. But I need to make sure. Well, maybe if it was straight, it would help. We're just gonna leave it. You are welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna press this down. I need to make sure there's no air bubbles. I wanna make sure it is not crooked. I almost think it is. It's probably hard for you guys to tell. Actually, I think it will be okay. I think it will be okay. Let me use my squeegee and push it all down. So I need to know from you guys if I should do the star in nominee or if I should do it in a color red, white, or blue. Should I do the star in nominee, which is like a gold, or should I do it in red, well, red or blue? I can't do it in white. Red or blue? And I'm gonna turn this upside down and we're gonna do red. You guys, I did not think about that. You guys, why did I not think of that? The white is not gonna show up on the cream. All right, let's see. Hi, Nancy. I should have made this like, all right, we're just gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if it shows up. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever painted something and then realized, oh my gosh, it's the same color? Okay, let's use cherry. We're gonna use cherry for the red. So let's do this and we're gonna see. Now I wish I would have made this just used my Tobacco Road gel stain and had it a wood color. All right, squeegee on, squeegee off. And I pre-painted everything just so you guys would not have to watch paint dry. Ooh, that is a good idea to outline it. So I'm just gonna pull this up to release that, and then I'm gonna lay it right back down. All right, let's do nominee for the star. I cannot believe I did that. All right, so this is nominee. It is a gold metallic. And I have a feeling that the white is not gonna show up. But what I could do is do it white, but outline the white so then you can see it. Outline it in a different color. All right, I'm doing chalk and peel because I wanna make sure that this does not dry in the silk screen. And so I'm just peeling it up and I'm laying it back down and I'm not touching the area. You could absolutely dry it with a hair dryer. Actually, I'm gonna dry that because I need to get that down a little bit better. I think it's a good idea to outline it too. All right, so I'm gonna push this down. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do it in white and we might have to outline it in another color because I wasn't thinking. All right. So this is bright white. And it is an off-white that I painted it, but I still don't think it's gonna show. We will see. All right, gonna squeegee this off. Now, should I do the and in blue with blessed, or should I do it a different color? Should I do it red? Should I do it nominee? Should I just do it blue? Let me know what color you guys would do the and. All right, I'm gonna peel this up. Well, you can see it, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. Let me know if I should do this, what color I should do this in. And we are gonna use Cadet for blessed. If you have last month's color of the month, the home, you could absolutely use home. blue, red. I see blue, I see red. So I'm just getting off all, you always want to get all the extra paste off. All right, I think I'm gonna do it red. I'm gonna have to pull this up. All right, I'm not gonna touch that. All right, let's do that in red, which is cherry. I am using cherry. We have cherry and we have candy apple red. I really like cherry. So you always, always, always want to squeegee it off. It makes it nice and smooth and consistent. If you don't squeegee it off, it's going to be inconsistent. You're going to have thicker areas. Also, you wash these in the sink and you do not want to wash a whole bunch down your sink. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Okay, so I will wash this in my sink with my board eraser when I am done. What do you guys think? You can see the white. You can actually see the white. So for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I might outline it after the fact, but you can see it. So I'm just gonna leave it for right now. So this was the color Plaster. Good thing I didn't do it in Snow White because you would not see the white. So I used Waverly Plaster for this. So we're just gonna let this dry. We are gonna move to our little containers. So these are little crates from the dollar store. They come raw like this, and I painted it with the same paint, okay? And then just foam from the dollar store. But we are gonna take the stars from the Patriotic Banners transfer. We're gonna take the little stars and we're gonna put them on here. So I'm just gonna put it right to the end. And we are gonna use a multi-tool. And we're gonna use Nominee. And we're gonna put the stars on the top and the bottom. Does anyone already have this transfer? Just curious. My husband has cutouts, so we made this sign right there. I made a chalkboard. I made the shirt. All right, then I'm gonna take it the other side. And put the stars on the bottom. When you hop on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know you stopped by. I would appreciate it. Today's keyword is blessed. If you type the word blessed into the comments, I send you a private message right here on Facebook. It will have the link to my DIY store. It will have my husband's Etsy link. So there are our stars. How cute. Hi, Margie. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we are gonna do the same thing to this one. So I'm just gonna put it to the bottom here. And you can wash it in between if you want to. Since I'm live, I'm trying to do it sort of quick so you guys are not here forever. All right, and then I'm just gonna put it back that end to that end. Now you can usually use these a couple times before you have to wash them, but if the paste dries in the silkscreen, you won't be able to push it through. So if you use it several times, you're probably gonna have to wash it in between. Maybe use it a couple times and then wash. Okay, so there. I should have made sure. This one is a little higher. I should have made sure that they were gonna be the same. Oh well. All right, so I'm gonna stick that back on there. I will wash this one with my other one as well. All right, so now I'm gonna dry everything so I can distress it and we're gonna put it together. I should have paid more attention so I knew that my stars were gonna line up straight across. One is a little higher, but it's okay. So if you do something like this, make sure, if you wanna make sure these are higher than those, but it is okay. So we're gonna dry it, we're gonna distress everything. Now you could also do this if you wanna put welcome on there. We just came out with a welcome transfer today. You could put welcome on there and do these little crates with the same kind of idea. But I'm gonna distress it, so I need to make sure that it is completely dry. And then just dry this. All right, I need to make sure it will be fine. I know, I'm such a perfectionist. I have to let that go. Okay, all dry. So we're gonna distress it. We're gonna use ground espresso and we're gonna distress both. So I'm just gonna go around the edges, through the middle. So just like that. Make it a little dingy. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know I love the distressed look. But if you do this, you can do it any way you want. I'm just here to give ideas, but since this one is for me, I'm gonna distress it because I like that look. So then I'm gonna go around the edges as well. And these little daubers I get at the dollar store. And they come, I think they're all different sizes if I remember correctly. But I'm gonna distress it heavily. So if you distress it and then you don't like it, you can take a wipe really quick and wipe it off and make it so it's not as dark. All right, and then I'm just gonna take what is left and just run it through. I'm gonna go over the white a little bit, then maybe it will help it stand out a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to outline that white because it's gonna drive me crazy. In person, you can see it, maybe if I can get the right angle. Oh yes, Marty, I agree. Hi, Tina. All right, so, oh, you guys, I forgot to heat my glue gun. Hi, Lori, how are you? Hopefully you've had a wonderful day. Okay, I'm gonna use, some wood glue and super glue to try. Wait. I'm gonna use wood glue. This is from the dollar store, and some super glue to try to put this together. And I'm gonna put the super glue, oh, this one is gel. That's why it wouldn't work the other day. That one is gel. It takes a little longer for it to harden. Hi Anne, you're just getting home, yay. Yay, yay. All right, so here is some crazy glue, super glue, that I think is all gone. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if there's any in this one. So I am not gonna put the glues on top of each other. All right, and we're gonna, hi Lori, how are you? Okay, I'm going to stick these together. I'm so afraid, I wish I had. All right, we're gonna see, hopefully, this will not take very long to, all right, so I used wood glue and super glue. The wood glue came from the Dollar Tree. The foam came from the Dollar Tree. I just cut it to fit. And then we are going to, hopefully that's good. My glue gun is almost ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this onto here and I'm gonna put it all the way down to here without it going over the side. And I think I'm gonna use wood glue and hot glue for this. I think this one is empty. We're gonna throw this one away so I don't keep grabbing it. So when you hop on, say hello, type the word blessed into the comments so you get today's supply list. It will include everything that I'm using today, except like the florals and all that kind of stuff. Most of the florals, some came from Hobby Lobby and the rest came from Walmart. I was gonna use these. These came from the dollar store. I don't know, you guys can help me decide if I should use these. The reason I didn't want to use these is because the blue was different than this and these all matched better. So let me show you. These all matched better. The blues all matched. This blue did not match. So I think I'm going to use these. All right. Okay, my hot glue is ready. So what I'm gonna do is put some wood glue on here. All right, so wood glue and then hot glue, and I'm gonna try to not mix my glues. It might mix, but I'm gonna put them right next to each other. All right, so then I'm going to stick this right at the bottom. So wood glue and hot glue is gonna hold it immediately. Wood glue is gonna help for long term. Whatever you wanna stick it on here with. Okay, this I get at the dollar store and I get this in like where the tools are, the tools, I don't even know, the sanders, so not in the craft section. All right, so let me show you. So I put this right to the edge on both sides, all the way down. So this is what we have. Okay. And before we start putting all the florals in it, I'm gonna put a hole in this. And I think trying to line it up with the center. So this is a crocodile. I got this at the craft store, and this one is overkill. I did not need one that big. That one does like snaps and buttons and all this kind of stuff, but you can just get the regular crocodile, and then I just put a little hole in that. And now we're gonna fill this with a bunch of little things. So I have all of these. So we'll probably turn it this way so you guys can see. So these came from Hobby Lobby. These are from Hobby Lobby. This is from Hobby Lobby. These are from Walmart last year, okay? These are all from Walmart, but from last year. But they might have them or something very similar. These are from the dollar store. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these. Let me know if I should use these with it or not. So we are gonna cut these with my wire cutter. And we are gonna stick all this fun stuff in here. So I thought this was pretty cute, and there's 3 on there. And I believe 4th of July stuff is still on sale at Hobby Lobby this week. I'm gonna see if these pull off. No, all right, I'm gonna have to cut these. So, like I said, these came from Walmart last year. I'm not sure, I haven't looked this year to see if they have them or not. But I'm not gonna cut everything till I know exactly what I'm gonna need here. Might have to cut these shorter depending on how high up they are. All right, so let's cut these. I'm gonna push the stems or the leaves up. I'm getting glitter all over. All right, so I have 2 of everything. I'm just gonna do, cut 1 of everything right now just to see what I'm gonna need. No problem, Linda. Have a great evening. Okay. All right, let's start. I like to do the same on each side. I might have to turn it away from you guys and then turn it back. Gonna have to cut them a little bit more. I guess I should have pre-cut them. Thank you, Linda, for the stars. Let's Okay, so this is what I have so far. All right, let's add in some of these cute, fun little picks. And I will turn it around in just 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna add these little, I have no idea what these are, but they're cute. So let's see, let's do a red and white right here. Red and white. I like to leave the greenery on, so before, thank you, Nancy, before I cut them, I always push the leaves up because I like to add those as well. What I have so far. And if you don't like color, you could just really do this in any kind of color that you would like. It doesn't have to be, let me put this, it doesn't have to be the traditional colors. Actually, let me, this one. All right, let me, look at how pretty, I love it. All right, I'm gonna add, so I have these still, so let's see where we can put these. Let me cut this one a little bit shorter. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Thank you, Kim. All right, I'm gonna add, I don't know if I'm gonna add these. I don't think I'm gonna add these. But I do, let me see. I'm just gonna add some greenery in here. And I have this, but I don't know if it will really work. Sprinkled, first time seeing you, welcome. I'm so glad you found me. Thank you. Isn't it so pretty? I think it's turning out so cute. Okay, so these I got at Hobby Lobby. They were $2.99, and then they were 40% off. Okay, and I think they're 4 by 6. So let's see. They are a little stiff. All right, what do you guys think? Flags or no flags? Flags or no flags? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna grab some twine for this. flags or no flags? So if you type the word blessed right here into the comments, you will get a private message from me with the supplies I'm using. You can get to my DIY website. We made this shirt yesterday. It's the same transfer we used to make this one. You can see all the new stuff that came out today. Also, you will find my husband's Etsy site. Yes to the flags. Very pretty either way. Okay. I just didn't know if it was going to be too much. Flags, love it, love it. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. All right, you guys, here is the finished piece. I'm going to have to, that's going to drive me crazy right there. Okay. So these little crates came from the Dollar Tree. We put stars on them. We used the red, white, and blessed. I painted this white, or I painted it cream with Waverly plaster, and then I realized when we went to start chalking that this probably was not going to show. You can see it in person. I might outline it. I don't know. You can see it in person, I promise. See, if I put it up close, you guys can see it. So just keep that in mind if you make something like this. I think I would have kept this a natural. I probably would have used, let me show you what I would have used. I wish now I would have used my Dixie Belle Tobacco Road gel stain. This is water-based. It doesn't smell. It cleans up really well. This is also on my website. I sort of wish now I would have used this because then obviously my white would have showed up. If you did it red, blue, you would have the same issue. So keep that in mind if you do something like this, because you guys, obviously I didn't even think of it, but so here we have it. You can put this on your door, put it on your wall, wherever you like. I think it turned out so good. But thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you are interested in any of these products, send me a message or type the word blessed into the comments. We have a customer program where you can buy all of the products all the time at 30% off, or you can do what I do and get them for 40% off. You don't have to go live. You can have workshops with your friends in your home. You can go to like a restaurant and have like a paint party, but with these products. It's a lot of fun and it is so easy. Hi Brenda, yes, go back and watch the replay, but this is what we made. I love it. It turned out so good. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, if you have any questions, send me a message and enjoy your evening. Bye.